I got a couple of slides here tonight, but I'm going to do a lot of this verbally, just so you guys can understand. So where are we? My name is Brian Bean. I'm the proud founder of the Extra Digit Movement. And it's really simple. We show you how to grow your net worth one digit at a time, but we do it using strategies, not a bunch of sales, not a bunch of hype, not a bunch of fluff. We are a bunch of real people getting real results. And I'm going to show you guys how to make this happen for you and your family. We're buying homes. We're breaking generational curses. We're buying land. We have trust fund babies. I never believed growing up that I would have a trust fund. I actually have 4 trust funds now. I never thought that I would be the person to break the curse. Well, actually I did, but growing up, I didn't even know what a trust fund was. I didn't know that you could create or have a thought and then money would actually come because you can attract wealth and abundance. I didn't know these things. My mom and dad told me anything was possible, but after a while, I started realizing they were not lying. Anything is possible. So I'm gonna show you guys tonight some people in our organization that are making money. I'm gonna show you guys how you can get back with the person who introduced you so you can increase your income and make you some more money. I'm gonna show you guys the mindset that it takes to actually become a millionaire. And I'm gonna show you guys the I tonight in simplicity. And we spell simplicity with a C. C.I.M.P.LICITY. That stands for create, increase, multiply, and protect. We believe that if you simplify the way you think about money, and the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and we just get straight to it, then you won't think that money's hard and complicated and takes forever. You gotta simplify it. But over here, CIMP, we're gonna create, increase, multiply, and protect. For those who missed create last night, go to our website, extradigitmovement.com, and you guys can see how we actually create money. Tonight, we're doing increase. Hope y'all are ready. First, let's talk about what it takes to increase your money. All right, where did I do a my slide? Where did I do a my slide? I think that's it. No, I think this is it. Yeah, it is. All right. Let's talk about increase. Hold on, let me stop the screen sharing. Okay, everybody type in the comments. I want you to type increase. The first thing you got to do, you got to claim it. You got to know that whatever it is you want, you can have. And I don't mean that from a cliche, standpoint. I want you to understand that that is real. Whatever you want in life, you can have. I want you guys to write this down. Your life is a direct reflection of a story being told in your head. Your life is a direct reflection of a story being told in your head. If you don't have the relationship you want, it's something you're saying to yourself or not saying to yourself. If you don't have the physical health that you want, it's something you're saying to yourself or not saying to yourself. Now, I didn't say it was going to be easy. What I'm saying is the start of it is simple. I'm not saying losing weight is easy. I'm not saying not drinking soda is easy. I'm not saying stop eating sweets is easy. I didn't say any of this was easy. What I'm saying is the start of it all begins in your head. So if you know for a fact that your relationship with money is a direct reflection of a story being told in your head, then guess what we got to do? We got to change your relationship with money by changing your thoughts. I want you to write this down. Thoughts multiplied by action plus time equals results. Thoughts multiplied by action plus time equals results. I got that from a book called The Slight Edge. Changed my life forever. Everything begins with your thoughts, and then you put the actions behind those thoughts and give that enough time, and you will get results. Thoughts multiplied by action plus time equals results. Now, here's the scary thing. If those thoughts are bad, if those thoughts are negative, if you have a scarcity mentality, if you don't have an abundance mentality, if you have fear all in your heart, you don't believe that anything's possible, and you're the most negative person you know, then guess what? That formula does not change. Those thoughts multiplied by your actions, and you give it enough time, you can get those results. See, the one thing about a formula, you just plug and play. In the computer world, what they say, garbage in, garbage out. One thing about that formula, what you input in is going to come out on your results. So what most people do, they don't understand that formula, thought multiplied by actions plus time equals results. What they want is the results. All they want is what's after the equal sign. Brian, I want to be wealthy. What they don't understand is they never gave it enough time. So you can't reverse engineer this. You've been trying to get wealthy for 2 years. Not likely. I know some people hit a grand slam and their first idea works, but you never saw all the work that went behind that idea. Not likely. Well, Brian, I want to be wealthy. Yeah, but you haven't taken any action. Highly unlikely. You can't change the formula. Thoughts multiplied by action plus time equals results. So because I changed my stinking thinking, my income went through the ceiling. And I'm talking about, I started that journey 90 days after I graduated from Morehouse in 1997. I've been thinking like this for years. So the results started showing up a long time ago. Let me give you guys something else to think about. Anything you want done tomorrow, you should have started 5 years ago. Anything you want done tomorrow, you should have started 5 years ago. Now, Brian, what you mean? What I mean by that is you can't expect to have no results ASAP. And and you just getting started today and then you want it to manifest tomorrow. Everything you see is a result of the way you've been thinking for years. Now, here's what that means. It means hurry up and change the way you think. So 5 years from now, your life will look totally different. 5 years from now, your life will look totally different. See, I want you guys to see this, right? 5 years ago, I didn't have a condominium in Dubai. I didn't have one. 5 years ago, I didn't have 20 acres of land with my own lake. 5 years ago, I didn't have it. 5 years ago, I didn't have my 5th piece of real estate that I just purchased last month. 5 years ago, I didn't have my own parking lot with my own amphitheater that I'm building. I didn't have that 5 years ago. See, this is what y'all got to remember. I'll give you an example. See these pictures over here on the right? See those dump trucks and all that stuff? 5 years ago, I didn't have the connections for dirt and gravel and asphalt and milling and soil and landscaping, landscape designers, civil engineers, builders. I didn't have the layout for an amphitheater. 5 years ago, I didn't have a stage with the lake behind it that I would speak on. But you know what I did have 5 years ago? The vision that this would happen. So y'all thought, I'm not bragging and boasting. I'm telling you 5 years ago, I had none of this. But you know what I had 5 years ago? The vision that this would happen. So anything you want done yesterday or tomorrow, meaning ASAP, you should have started 5 years ago because it then manifests 5 years from now. Does that make sense to everybody? That's why I tell you guys, write this in your notes, take your time, but hurry up. Brian, what you mean? Take your time, but hurry up. What that means is don't make hasty decisions. Don't get out there and start jumping in everything. Don't get out there and risk, take crazy risks because you're trying to catch up because, Brian, I'm older and I'm getting off to a late start. And man, I wish I was 22 like you when I started. No. You can be however old you are right now to start the mental process. And then 5 years from now or less, it'll start to manifest. See, let me break this down before I show you guys this next slide. Let me just tell you guys something about increasing money. Not every, but I'll give you a few examples of what a 4-year run looks like. A 4-year run. So you can stop thinking that, everything takes time except what you try to do. College. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. You know that going in, that's the plan. You didn't come in and say, can I graduate tomorrow? You not only knew that it was going to be a 4-year run on average, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior is what they were going to call you. You knew that 4 years from now, if you study hard, work hard, got tutoring, had group session or whatever you need, you was going to get a degree. in hopes that when you come out of school, you can make more money. Now, anybody that tells me other than that, I don't believe you. You know why I don't believe you? Because if you wasn't hoping to make some more money with your degree, then why you put yourself through all of that? Well, I'm just doing it for the benevolence. Benevolence of what? You went to school in hopes that getting more, looking more solid on paper will make you some more money. So first of all, let's stop lying to ourselves. Because nobody gets in all this debt and nobody do all that studying and don't nobody work that hard for the best 4 years of your life to come out and be the same. So that's what the hope is. So you know in college, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, you just know that that's what it is. So what we did in our organization recently, right? We got a 72-hour challenge, 72 days, 72 weeks, and 72 months. We were rolling out freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. You give us 72 hours, clean you up. 72 days, make some money. 72 weeks, start multiplying your money. And then within 72 months, you got wealth and assets you can start protecting. I want everybody to write that down. 72 hours, 72 days, 72 weeks, 72 months. You will be shocked at what you can do when you start something in 3 days. So you knew going to college 4 years, that's the plan. What do you think a professional athlete, you know what they say? I'm gonna say a running back in this example. He got a good 3 to 5 years for his prime. The prime is 3 to 5 years. You made all your mistakes your rookie year. You made all mistakes your second year. Now you get into a rhythm. You got to catch those running backs in a 3 to 5 year window before they get hurt. What's 3 to 5 years? Average, the number 4. You understand? Most actors don't come out and just be hit it out the park. They got to do about 4 good movies. I know you think Denzel's first movie was, Training Day or whatever. No. More Better Blues. No. You just don't see the ones that he did before that. Even way back Malcolm X, of course not. More Better Blues, of course not. I remember a movie called Ricochet with him and Ice-T, I think. Of course not. No. You didn't see the ones where he was on Broadway. You understand what I'm saying? There was a play called Checkmates. Do your research. That was Denzel's first play on Broadway. It's called Checkmates. But you don't hear nothing about Checkmates. All you see now is Denzel Washington, the movie star. So I guarantee you, he hit his stride after 4. You need to go ahead and prepare yourself for 4. And it's okay. It's okay. So I'm gonna show you guys something. When you get that in your mind, you know what? I'm gonna build my wealth just like I built my education, or just like they build the educational system. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. All right. So let's understand that with the things I'm showing you and the things that I'm building and the things that I'm owning happen because I thought of this years ago. It manifests today. What's the beginning of increasing your wealth? This is the beginning of increasing your wealth. You know what the beginning is? Let me show you what the beginning is. Write this down. Understanding positive and negative cash flow. That's the beginning. Write it down. You must understand the difference between positive and negative cash flow. Here's the difference. Positive cash flow, the abundance of money saves you money. Isn't that crazy? Now what you mean? I'm gonna show you what I mean. We're gonna wrap this up. The abundance of money saves you money. Negative cash flow. The lack of money costs you money. That's the way it works. And I hope everybody understands that. Let me give you an example. Brian, what do you mean the abundance of money saves me money? All right, let me show you. Oprah Winfrey, LeBron James walks into your restaurant. Now, you're going to have a decision to make. You know she got money. You know she got money. But I promise you, you're going to be like, Miss Winfrey, don't you reach in your wallet. It's on us tonight. her abundance of money actually saves her money. Miss Winfrey, will you please wear our necklace? Miss Winfrey, will you please wear our earrings? Miss Winfrey, we got you tonight. It's on us tonight. Valet on us tonight. Limousine on us tonight. Ride on us tonight. Dinner on us tonight. Miss Winfrey, will you please wear our dress? So rich people get stuff for free. The abundance of money saves you money. That's the way it works. Now you take yourself to the restaurant. Let me walk in. Yeah, Brian Bean, got a table for two. All right, it's gonna be separate checks. It's gonna be one tab, Mr. Bean. Brian Bean in the building. All right, pay the valet on your way out. You want same check or two separate checks? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look, when you are rich and wealthy, they don't pay for nothing. They don't pay for nothing. That's why they get wealthy. All right, so let me give you a real example. All joking aside, let me give you a real example. Your light bill is late. They don't shut the lights off, but it's a late fee. Your internet bill is late. They don't shut it down. They'll roll you over to next month, but it's a late fee. You might not see it, but your bill is $15, $20 heavier. So you not having the money on time costs you another $15, $20. Now, when I was coming up and I was broke, light bill, gas bill, water bill, cable bill, internet bill, cell phone bill, all the bills were late before I put my money on autopilot, which I talked to y'all about last week in a previous series, right? Remember, extradigitmovement.com replays, and you can see the previous series. So if you got, I don't know, $20 late fee times 6, that's $120 that my lack of money cost me. See, people say, well, Brian, it's $20 on your gas bill. Big deal. $20 on your water bill, 20 on cable, 20 on internet. Why you tripping? You missing it. The $120, when I was late, I was always late. So it's the $120 times 6 bills times 12 months for 10 years. Now you go do that math. 120 times 12, right? 120 times 10 is 1,200. So 120 times 12 is about 1,440. Am I right? Now you take 1,440 and multiply that times 10. We're looking at about 14,000. That's 10 years. That's $14,000 in late fees. The lack of money does cost you money. See, what a lot of people don't understand, there's a big difference between cash flow and income. Your income is how much money you make. Your cash flow is how long it stays with you. So I had the money, it just didn't stay with me long. I had the light bill, it was just late. I had the cable bill, it was just late. I had the gas bill, it was just late. I had the internet bill, it was just late. So companies go, no problem. You just got a late fee. Pay your rent after the 5th if you want to. And just they ain't gonna put you out on the first one. But I bet you your rent has a late fee attached to it. Because the lack of cash flow in America costs you more money. So the first thing you got to learn, people, is get an influx of new money. We teach you residual income, right? The person that introduced you to this video will show you some residual income. So you don't have to work as hard and it still keeps coming. I didn't say you don't have to work. I'm saying it still keeps coming was the key. So get you some residual income to match your residual bills. A lot of people on this Zoom, right, will make great income, but it don't stay with you long. Income is how much money you make. Cash flow is how long it stays with you. So, do you guys know this? Banks charge an overdraft fee. Bounce a check if you want to. Go below zero if you want to. The lack of money costs you money. So you swipe your card for $100, but it wasn't but 92 in there. Well, they're gonna get the $8 plus the $28 overdraft fee. So now you negative, it costs you $36 because you didn't have 92. I mean, you didn't have 100. Everybody understand? So when the bank hitting you for late fees and overdraft fees and monthly fees, it's your lack of money. Why do you think they go, you know what? If you keep over $10,000 in this account, we'll waive the monthly fee because your abundance of money saves you money. Now, if you go below $10,000, your lack of money costs you money. That's America. That's capitalism. You don't believe it? That's the way it works. I'm gonna scare you with something. My aim is to make you mad at the same time. Do you know that the big five, Chase, I believe Wells Fargo, Bank of America, right? I think PNC and another one, $5 billion in NSF fees in 1 year. Banks made $5 billion in NSF fees in 1 year. So you can't tell me that wealthy institutions don't make money off the backs of people who don't have it. Of course they do. Of course they do. That's capitalism. So the first thing I had to learn, Brian, how you get the house in Dubai, the condo in Dubai? How you get the 20 acres? I understood this right here. My cash flow gotta be positive. And the more positive my cash flow is, then guess what? The better off I am. The better off you are. Understand the 3 isms. Communism. Zero opportunity. That's China, right? That's Russia. I don't care what you say. I don't care how pretty the buildings are. I don't care how you think it looks. I don't care how much you like Chinese technology. It's a communist country overall. And they show you the best of it, but they don't show you all the people who will never have an opportunity. Russia, former Soviet Union, communism. Communism means zero opportunities. Socialism, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, some would argue Canada, limited opportunities. You got to understand the isms. You see? So here's what happens. Just so you understand, you got to see, to increase your income, you got to know the rules of the game that you're in. You got to know what governs those rules. If communism is zero opportunities, here's how it works. You own 10 cows. The government takes your 10 cows. They now own the 10 cows, and then they sell you the milk back. You got to purchase the commodity from something that you once owned, because the government makes all the decisions for the people. Oh, you don't know what you're going to do with them cows. You don't know how to manage these cows. You don't know how much to charge for that milk. You don't know how much milk to drink. You don't know how long it's going to last. So we're going to take your cows. Now dare you do something about it. And we're going to sell the milk back to you, even though you own the cows in the first place. That's communism. Now, you cannot believe that that's some countries in the world if you want to. You jaded. Socialism. I have 4 cows. You have 10 cows. We got 14 cows. That's socialism. The idea in socialism is my 4 is 4 that you didn't have. So now you got 14. Well, you like, well, I got 10. I don't need your 4. But yeah, but me adding 4 to it will help minimize your labor. So now you got a partner and we got 14. So yeah, you got 6 more cows than I do, but you now have some extra manpower. So socialism strives to make everything easy and even. We all kind of even. We ain't got to hurt each other because we put all our cows in the same barn. We'll all get the same milk because we all contributed. That's the idea of socialism. That's the idea. Capitalism, boy, that's America. Yeah, this is Britain. Yeah, I mean England. Capitalism, unlimited opportunities. Not zero, not limited, unlimited opportunities. Here's capitalism. I got a cow. You got a bull. Let's make the cow and bulls. Let's go in business together and make some calves and some babies. and let's sell all the milk till one of us decide my cow is better than your bull, and your bull is better than my cow, and one of us is going to take it from the other one. that's capitalism. Hopefully we can have a mutual agreement where one of us buy the other one out. But in capitalism, the name of the game is to take advantage of the person who does not understand it. That's why I do these Zooms, because I want more people to understand. And if you don't think I'm passionate about it, you crazy. That's on you. So I'm standing here for free, taking time from my friends and family. Why? Because I want the masses to see these recordings. Hundreds of people see it live, thousands will see the replay. And if I just wake up a few people, say, you know what, I never thought about money that way, then my time on this planet was well worth it. It was well spent. So I'm just giving you guys an opportunity to learn and hear something different, because they don't teach this stuff in schools. Yeah, America has unlimited opportunities, but with the way they educate you, you got to figure out where they are on your own. I didn't say they gave them to you. I didn't say they're available, but I didn't say they revealed them to you. So why are so many Americans struggling? Because in a capitalistic country, they capitalize on your lack of knowledge. They capitalize on your lack of knowledge. So here's the thing. How do you make some more money? I don't care what anybody tells you. Once you understand capitalism, you're overcoming this fear. I'm afraid of sales. That's what I used to say, right? I used to tell my mentor, I don't like sales. I'm afraid of sales. And you know what he told me? No, you're not, because you just sold me on how much you don't like it. And I thoroughly and firmly believe you. I don't like sales. I'm afraid of sales. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't make no money. See all the negative thoughts I had? It's like, Brian, you're not afraid of sales. You're afraid of the word no. Everybody write that down. None of y'all are afraid of sales. You're afraid of the word no. And look, I'm not good at sales. I'm not here to sell you on becoming a seller. Let's be perfectly clear. I'm not good at sales. I don't go door to door and get you to buy something you don't need so I can get a commission. That's what sales is. My point is, a lot of y'all don't understand that you'll thrive in capitalism, period, when you understand that you don't have to have something to sell. You got to have something to share. Substitute sell for share. I don't have anything to sell. What I do is I share knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I ain't got nothing to sell you. Sales is pressure. I don't like pressure. Sales is convincing. I ain't convincing you of nothing. If you don't want to learn about the money game, then hey, stay where you are. I can't lose sleep over my friends and family who don't want to learn this game. I'm trying to change the conversation at the dinner table. See, this is what I want you guys to get. Where else do you go outside of an organization like ours, where all we talk about is assets? All we talk about is abundance. All we do is plan for the future. All we do is live our legacy. All we do is leave our legacy. All we do is make sure our children understand. You know what? You know, everywhere else you go, you know what the average conversation is? Not enough. Can't get no more. How can I get more? It's the opposite of what you're hearing tonight. That's why all of us hang together. We like, shoot, I'm gonna be on this bad boy tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Because we hang together. We make sure, because if you don't, you'll creep back to a poverty mentality. I know people that were running with us, residual income, climbing, broke away. They slowly went back to their old selves. Because remember, all ships rise with the tide. So I just got tired, man. I had to find something to share, not sell. I had to find something to share. I got tired. Y'all ever been to like the family reunion? You know what I mean? Yeah, at the family reunion, everybody powerful. Everybody got it going on. Everybody big time. Everybody doing well. Then it's time to do the reunion budget or your class reunion. Everybody's something on social media. Everybody's traveling the world. Everybody got something to say. Everybody happily married. It's time to do the class reunion dues. We need $20 more from everybody. I got tired of it, Chris. I got tired of it. Everybody powerful till you need $3 grand. Everybody powerful till it's time to do a fish fry, and we begging each other for $10 more to reach our goal of $750. Everybody powerful. I got tired of that. That bothered me. Everybody educated. Everybody got more degrees than a thermometer. But boy, when it's time for one of our classmates that passed away to put some money on something, everybody got $20. It's like, that's the standard, $20. I got 20. I got 100. Here go 1,000. When are you gonna start putting 1,000 on it? See, some people can't even fathom that. It's because your relationship with money. I just had to break away from circles that wasn't doing big stuff. Type in the comments and come off mute and say, let's do big things. That's what you got.
Let's do big things. I'm
tired of it. I just got tired of it. I see it in family reunions. I see it in class reunions. I see it in college reunions. You'll see it in your fraternity. You'll see it in your sorority. All right, everybody, we want to do a $10,000 pledge to raise scholarships for some kids to get books. All right, I got 20 on it. That ain't gonna make a dent. $20 right now is really 14. That's the part ain't nobody trying to tell you. I just got tired of it. I got tired of it. So I spent I ain't lying to y'all, man. I spent like 8 to 10 years of my life just not fooling with a whole bunch of people. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying that's what I did. From 22 to about 32, I ain't fooled with a whole bunch of people. I had to get Brian straight. From 22 to 32, I was so laser focused on learning how to share. Because I understood early in capitalism, you would never go broke if you got something to share that people want. You never go broke. So I don't have to sell. Right there, don't sell, share. Share. So y'all ain't afraid of sales, no way. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of the word no. So whenever you hear a person say, I don't like to sell, I'm like, good, because we ain't doing nothing but sharing information. The person that introduced you to the Zoom will show you how to share some information, and we make money residually, right? $150 a month, $6,000 a month, $9,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month. That's how we're buying new cars and homes and traveling the world. And last year, I went to Egypt, I went to Australia, I went to Dubai, and I went to the trauma unit. Y'all believe that? All in the same year. I can laugh now. It wasn't funny in the ER, boy. I went to Egypt, Australia, and Dubai, like 3 months apart. Let's go this time. Let's go here. Let's go here. And on Christmas, I was in the trauma unit. But you know what? As soon as I got out of the ER or recovery, had brain surgery, I had a check waiting on me. Why? Because I got that kind of mentality. I got a residual mentality. Everybody put that in the comments. Residual mentality. I can't believe I went to 3 countries and the ER all within 8 months. It's crazy, right? I got a residual mentality though. You got to have a residual mentality. I'm to the point now where I really don't want to do anything if it don't pay me more than once. It got to pay me at least twice. The same effort has to pay me 2 times. I'm not putting a whole bunch of time into something where I get paid 1 time. If a person hires me to speak, I'm generally looking for a speaking fee and some residuals on the back end because I got a residual mentality. You can't give me $500 and if I can't make $500 a month off that same speech. You understand? You got to have that's the mindset. I got a residual mentality. So you got to start having a residual mentality. Well, Brian, what do I have? You're looking at it. We do Zooms like this and show you how to get paid. We educate and show you how to get paid. You're looking at what we do. Don't sell, share. There's unlimited opportunities out here, man. Unlimited opportunities. Ask Don and Ruthie. We increased their money. They increased their money. We just gave them the vehicle. 20 acres of land now in Puerto Rico. Both credit scores in the 800s. Pay for their vacation home. This the land in Puerto Rico up here, right? Aerial shot. This their dream vacation home in Cabo. cash. Ask Christy Howard. She now pays all her mother's bills. All of them. She make enough to pay her bills and her mother's bills, right? $9,000 months, $6,000 months, $10,000 months, $14,000 months. She makes enough residuals to pay her mom's bill. Who wouldn't mind helping somebody? Everybody put that in the comments. Say I or me. If you wouldn't mind, it feels good to help, man. You know how good her mom must feel when she told her mom, Mom, I got your mortgage. Don't worry about it. That'll keep your mom around longer. That will. You know how good she must feel? You got to have that kind of mentality. Help somebody. It's hard to help people when you're broke. It's hard to help people when you're broke. So you got to have a residual mentality. It's 30 days, $2,500 a month. Within 6 months, almost 10 grand a month. Within the first year, 14 grand a month. Why? Because we share information on how to increase your money. Shana Rollins purchased her first home. She was able to purchase her first home. See, this is what abundance does. You start getting around people sharing ideas, it's over. You create what's called a mastermind principle, where now one mind comes together. And then now y'all start thinking alike. And then you form this one big, enormous, unstoppable force where all positivity and abundance. Now your connections need my connections. My connections meet your connections. Your knowledge, you impart something to me, and hopefully one day I impart something to you. Then we share. You see, now you understand. So Shana got her house. Wow, residual income. Shirley and Trevor Thompson, right? $9,000 or $10,000 a month. New home, residual income. Charles and Cookie Ivory. These are just members of our organization that built their dream home. 6,000 square feet, land paid for with cash. They got a commercial real estate building called the Ivory Complex. Their house, the Ivory Compound, on the water, with the swimming pool, fishing, right? Why? Because we increase your residual income. See, yesterday we talked about create, but that's doing money, that's doing more with the money you already have. Tonight, I'm showing you how to increase. That means add some money to it. I didn't go into details. In other words, all you got to do is share, right? If you can share and get people in front of our information, we'll show you how to earn 3, 4, 5, 6 figures monthly. So we're not getting amphitheaters and homes and assets and stuff built by not having no money. That's that. And I'm not here to worship money. I'm not talking about worshiping money. I'm talking about getting money out the way. That's what I want to do. So type in the comments, let's get it out the way. Or you just type, get it out the way. Now you can move on and really enjoy your life. That's all this is. Look, increase doesn't mean worship, hurt your brother or hurt your sister for money. Increase means let's go and get it behind us. Let's go and get it behind us. That's why I'm talking about residual income. So listen, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to move to the M, which is multiply. Create, increase, multiply, and protect. Those are the 4 things we do in our organization. Those are the 4 things that we teach. And then we show you the vehicle to ride all the way to do all 4 of those things at the same time. Can y'all believe that? If you can give me 72 hours, 72 days, 72 weeks, and 72 months, we'll show you what it looks like to be a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior in the money school. That's a different school, right? The money school. Say I'm ready if you're ready to be a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior in the money school. Hours, days, weeks, months. Give it the same amount of time you gave college and watch what happens. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same Zoom. We're going to talk about multiply at 7 p.m. on the exact same Zoom tomorrow. Bring some people with you. God bless y'all. Have a good night.